In this tutorial, I wanted to show you a really great way to make magnetic poster frames, which we love for hanging up our designs. It's really easy to swap out posters, so I could leave these up all year and just change the posters, or I'm going to show you my trick for a really easy way to just take them down at the end of the season, and then they're going to be ready to go right back up next season. So let's start with the wood. I like to get my wood at Lowe's. What I'm looking for at Lowe's, it's in the wood board section. I guess they're boards or they're strips. They are 1/4 inch, and then I choose the 3-foot length, and then they're by 2 inches. So 1/4 inch by 2 inches by 3 foot in the board section. If you're doing horizontal posters, then they also have a 4-foot length of the exact same thing. They also have 2-foot length if you want to go smaller, if you don't like to go like the biggest size that we have. So they've got all the options for you, and just shop around for the prices. They're going to have different types of wood, so look for the best price. These 3-foot ones are under $2 each, so really inexpensive. And then you're looking for something that is pretty light. So if they've got lots of options, don't go for the heaviest weight. Try and go really light on your weight, actually. You're gonna go through all of the boards in the section. Then what I want you to do before you buy them is kind of lay them on top of each other and make sure they're not bowing too much. This one is bowing a tiny bit, and it's gonna be okay. Our strong magnets will compensate for this. But some of them are really bowing, and it's gonna make your magnets not have great contact. So make sure that you've got wood that's laying flat before you buy it. Once I have it home, then I can keep it plain if I want, if you like the unfinished wood look. My walls are gray, so I need something that pops a little bit better. I have stained them before, so this is like a nice walnut stain that matches my sideboard here. I've gone like bright cherry red, and this was just, I spray painted it. This is Red Pepper by Caravan. It's a very bright red color. So what you do is you're going to spray just the front and sides, but not the back of 2 of them. Now this is going to be enough to make 1 poster hanger for the top. If you want a hanger on the top and bottom, then just double everything that I'm doing. The next thing that I am going to do is I need to glue magnets onto my board. I chose a 7 strength magnet. You can see the magnet rating on the back. I've done this with weaker magnets before, and sometimes it does have a problem holding the paper. But this year when I did it with 7 strength, then it's holding the papers really well. I chose 1-inch round magnets. And then to put them on my board, I'm either going to use a glue gun if I'm in a hurry, or this E600 glue, or 6000 glue, whatever it is. This is going to be stronger, but it is just gonna take a little bit more time. I'm gonna have to let it dry. So because I'm usually lazy and want to get things done as quickly as possible, then I go the hot glue route. Just know that sometimes, like the season after, my magnets have fallen off, and so I've just had to re-hot glue them down. You can make your own decision there. So I've got my glue gun. Got glue flying all over. I'm going to glue it on. Glue it on. Glue it on. Now, this is a really important part. Notice that when I'm doing this, I am gluing a stack of 2 magnets in each of the places. The reason that I want both magnets as I'm gluing is that when it's time to glue on the next board, I'm going to glue it where the magnets are already in place. And this is going to make it so that we don't have like boards that push away from each other accidentally. You need your magnets to line up like this. So just make sure when you have them stacked like this, it makes sure that everything is lined up properly. This time I am going to glue with my painted side facing forward. And ultimately, it'll go on my wall like this, where both painted or finished sides are facing out. So, I'm going to put glue on my magnets. And now I'll just carefully line up my two boards and push it on. All right, and it's really that easy. The next step, my next trick is to use these Command damage-free hanging strips. They're the Velcro ones. And the great thing about this is that this is what allows me to take these down at the end of the season. And then I just take off the damaged strips that are on my wall and I throw those away. And then next year when I'm ready to hang these up again, then I just need half as many strips to put on the back of the strips that are already on here. For this, I would probably want to do about 5 strips for my 3-foot board. I have had these fall down before when I only used 2 strips, so now I'm extra careful to make sure that I've got 5 strips. Then I simply would put this on the wall and it's ready to put a poster in. So it's really that easy.